Drone footage exposed the catastrophic scale of the Los Angeles wildfires, revealing thousands of homes reduced to rubble. The death toll climbed to 10, and with over 130,000 residents evacuated, LA is looking like a scene straight out of Dante's Inferno.
In your opinion, is this or will it be the worst natural disaster in the history of the United States?
I think it will be in terms of just the costs associated with it.
Welcome back to the channel. My name is Martin. Today we're going to be talking about the California wildfires, how and why these things got started, and it's being blamed on climate change, but do we really believe that this is climate change?
I don't think Americans are making this connection, and the way we can see this in right here and now, take a look at the monthly change in Google searches. Look at the searches for wildfire, up 2,400%. My goodness gracious, this is the most amount of people searching for wildfires ever, going back since Google Trends began back in 2004. But look at climate change, look at the change. It doesn't go hand in hand with wildfires. It's actually down. It's down 9%. And I also looked in California. There has been no increase in the number of searches for climate change. So the bottom line is this. Americans are definitely interested in learning about these wildfires. They're interested in following the news about the wildfires, but they are not making that connection with climate change. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, I don't think it's climate change either. Some people are saying that it's mismanagement by the government. That Gavin Newsom has been negligent in his duties as the governor. Actually, one of those people that's saying that is Donald Trump in 2018.
It's cleaned out and protected. You've got to take care of the floors, you know, the floors of the forests, very important. You look at other countries where they do it differently, and it's a whole different story. I was with the president of Finland, and he said, we have a much different, we're a forest nation. He called it a forest nation. And they spend a lot of time on raking and cleaning and doing things, and they don't have any problem. And when it is, it's a very small problem. So I know everybody's looking at that, to that end, and it's going to work out.
And Donald Trump wasn't the only person that was talking about this. Joe Rogan last year was talking about this.
I talked to a fireman once. This is one of the reasons it freaked me out. And he was telling me, he goes, dude, one day, he goes, it's just going to be the right wind and fire's going to start in the right place and it's going to burn through LA all the way to the ocean. And there's not a fucking thing we can do about it. I go, really? He goes, yeah, we just get lucky. He goes, we get lucky with the wind. He goes, but if the wind hits the wrong way, it's just going to burn straight through LA and there's not going to be a thing we can do about it. Because these fires are so big, dude. When they're talking about like thousands of acres that are burning simultaneously with like 40-mile-an-hour winds. And the wind's just blowing embers through the air, and those embers are landing on roofs, and those houses are going up, and they're landing on bushes, and those bushes are going up, and everything's dry. And once it happens in a way where it's so spread out that there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do.
You just have to evacuate, right?
Nothing they can do.
So was it incompetence at the government level? It is well known that the fire hydrants were empty when the firefighters tried to fight the fires.
We ran out of water in the first tank about 4:45 p.m. yesterday. We ran out of water in the second tank about 8:30 p.m. and the third tank about 3 a.m. this morning. Those tanks help with the pressure on the fire hydrants and the hills of Palisades. And because we were pushing so much water in our trunk line, and so much water was being used before it can get to the tanks, we were not able to fill the tanks fast enough. So the consumption of water was faster than we can provide water in our trunk line.
But yet, posted on X 2 days ago was a video from Los Angeles where they were being flooded.
Don't we need this water for the fires? This is fucking crazy.
Holy shit.
So I wonder how it's shrinking when they...
Yeah, so they got under the asphalt there, it looks like, and found what I'm guessing is like some sort of water main swamp or something.
It feels like we're like in the movie and then everyone's like just watching it too. It's just so surreal.
It's weird. It's like...
weird. They want to cross the street, but the street's a river.
So yes, this definitely speaks to their incompetence. But is there more to the story? Strangely, Gavin Newsom brings up the Olympics when talking about the rebuilding effort. He mentions his LA 2.0 agenda.
Over the course of the next several years, Los Angeles will be host to the World Cup, and then the Super Bowl, and then the Olympics. With this rebuilding effort needing to take place, is LA going to be ready for all of those global events?
My humble position, and it's not just being naively optimistic, that only reinforces the imperative moving quickly, doing in the spirit of collaboration and cooperation. The President of the United States, Donald Trump, to his credit, was helpful in getting the Olympics to the United States of America, to get it down here in LA. We thank him for that. This is an opportunity for him to shine, for this country to shine, for California and this community to shine. The opportunity with all of that and all that opportunity and that pride and spirit that comes from not just hosting those three iconic games and venues, but also the opportunity, I think, to rebuild at the same time. And that's why we're already organizing a Marshall Plan. We already have a team of looking and reimagining LA 2.0, and we're making sure everyone's included, not just the folks on the coast, people here that were ravaged by this disaster.
So, as it turns out, there's a proposal to turn LA into a smart city by 2028 for the arrival of the Olympics to Los Angeles. A proposal which Gavin Newsom seems to be very excited about. I'm going to make a prediction that if they do turn LA into a smart city, that it won't be managed as incompetently as the managers that are currently managing LA. I suspect it will be managed more like a prison. Or maybe I'm just too suspicious. The narrative playing around the media right now is that it is arson.
The Kenneth fire in LA was officially declared arson. The LAPD wasted no time arresting a suspect after beefing up patrols near the site. The damage, over 1,000 acres scorched. The motive, still unclear.
Yeah, the fire that he started right now, he lit the match or lit something. It's in the dam, the south side of the dam. There's a fire going now.
We're at 302 Pico, and people are lighting fires now. You can see they lit a fire. These guys, not all the people there, but some of those guys lit that fire, and they're actually, the trees caught fire, and then the palms are catching fire. So civilians are now lighting fires down in the so-called, flats around Santa Monica, Venice.
And then there's this video from Heavy Duty Country that was posted a couple days ago, who I've followed for a long time. It's a great channel. These kids are in trouble.
So, I want to start by saying that there was a camera from UCSD pointed at the Palisades when the fire started. And from what I see, there is a dude right there next to the fire. Now, it could be the biggest coincidence on Earth, but probably not. The dude probably started the fire. The question is, who? Now we get to someone on X named Benny Oren, and I have been shitting all over his profile all night because I personally think it's not as simple as, oh man, we were at the start of the fire and thank God we got out alive. No, dude, it's not that simple. We're talking about a level of destruction as if China or Russia sent a missile to the Palisades and just leveled the whole place. That's what we're talking about, minus however many casualties there would have been with that. The place is gone. And yes, I'm a little fired up right now because I have people who watch my show who lived in that neighborhood. I've had people reach out to me saying, what the fuck is going on? So let me start with the obviously sketchy parts here. And once again, I'm not accusing these people, but they need to answer questions. This guy hadn't posted in 6 months before this. He also has an electrical outlet as his profile picture. And in his bio, it says, ain't nothing but a prankster party. Oh, fuck, really? That's not sketchy at all. So the first video I want to show is the fire in the background, like just started. A bunch of his buddies running down, smiling, laughing, giggling. And then the guy holding the camera saying, that shit is going great. And then one of those nervous laughs, like when you were a kid and you were trying to prank somebody, but maybe it went too far and you're like, oh my God, what did we do? At least that's how it sounds to me. Listen.
Dude, it's catching up. That shit is going quick.
So that's not sketchy at all, right? I mean, you can just put that on social media and say you were there, have your buddies sitting and laughing, right? Not scared for their lives, saying, dude, we gotta go. There's a fire. Get your shit, let's go. Nope, they're giggling, they're laughing. Oh man, that shit's going pretty good. And then the next video, he says, that's where we just were.
This is the last. Dude, that's right where we were standing. We were literally right there. Holy shit.
Yeah, play stupid games, get stupid prizes. That's crazy. These kids are screwed. I can't believe they posted that on social media. This is insane. Now, not only they're probably going to go to jail for the rest of their lives, man, but everyone in LA just will hate them. Once they find out that this was caused by a prank, holy smokes, these kids are in trouble. They must be scared. It's so stupid to post it on social media. I can't believe it. Okay, so then there's this weird video.
The fire just started here randomly. Dude, are you kidding me? Hell no. I mean, all the firefighters are right over there. I don't know what to do. I mean, they see it. Yay, they finally came. Oh. I mean, they're probably getting like something or whatever, I don't know. Alright guys, another one just started over there. So the wind is going this way now. And now there's like two more little like things right there growing and stuff. Oh my god, and there's houses right there. There's a house right there.
So people commenting on this video are saying that this looks like directed energy weapons. To have weird fires pop out of nowhere, it's suspicious. Okay, and so we're not done yet. Just a couple more here. There's also a smart meter conspiracy talking about how houses without smart meters didn't burn.
So I talked to the owner of this house right here in Pasadena. I talked to the owner. The owner does not have a smart meter on this house, on the front part of his house. There's no smart meter, no smart meter. So the house did not burn. The back house is the part of the house that had the smart meter, and everything in the back of his house is burnt. No smart meter, smart meter. No smart meter, nothing. Nothing's burned. Well, the trees, but the house state is perfectly fine. But the back house is completely gone.
Yeah, so I'm not sure about this one, but who knows. And lastly, let's look at a video I pulled from Into Thin Air off of X. And this guy likes satellite data, and he's got a wild opinion.
All right, everyone, welcome back. January 8th, 2025, and we are clearly covering the Palisades fire as well as at least 4 other fires. There is a video I need to show you that I posted a few months ago during the Ventura fire. Some of you may have seen this, but this video has never been more important than it is today. It is literally showing Area 51 and military craft over that area laying something in the sky. It could be chaff, it could be something else. It then flows directly to Southern California without fail, right where the fires are. I posted this video on X and it is currently going super viral.
So this was the Ventura fire, which was in November of 2024. And what he's saying is that the satellite map of the weather during that fire, and we see the anomalies in the sky there. Now we goes to the current fire that is happening in California in January, and we see the same anomalies.
All right, so one final time, let's dissect this right here. We have it dropped over Area 51, a perfect lineup with where the base is. And just like yesterday, as soon as it's laid out, we have the zap coming from the radar, the same one coming from Nevada right here. Then we have the expansion as it moves into Southern California. Just like yesterday, those radars start going off and crazy. And that's when this disco party begins in Nevada. Check this out. This is just unbelievable to see happening and then have no one point this out. Just as the cloud is getting over Southern California where all the wildfires are, we start seeing the next red towers from different states crisscrossing right over Area 51. Those are where our scalar beams are happening. And this is just insane to watch. You can see that cloud dissipating over Southern California and the Baja. We'll backtrack. You can see it come back, and it originates right over Area 51, my friends.
So there's a lot to digest here. From the incompetence to the conspiracy directed energy weapons to Area 51. Well, I know what I think is that the globalist agenda is real, and that given what we've seen in the last 5 years, there is nothing too outrageous for them to try. I do believe that this is a case of arson, but the blame can be put onto many parties, from the apparently intentional mismanagement of the forests to the pranksters to government secret operations. This whole thing stinks. Everyone here is a loser except for the 1%. So I'm interested in hear what you think. Will LA become a smart city? Can you think of anyone who could benefit from these fires? Let me know in the comments below, and share and like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.